Hello, it's me. Back at it again with the double streams. Sorry again that it didn't work out yesterday with the Kokomi stream because I was just too damn tired. And after literally what, 3-4 hours in the new area, I was just kind of fucking dead. And I'm glad I went to bed when I did because, you know, it was very stressful in the morning and I still got up, so that's something. In other words, first school day went lovely. Except for, you know, hormonal teenagers being hormonal teenagers. And, yeah, that's about most of the critiques I have. We're so real for waking up. Real. Just quoting one of my favorite, like, comedians. It's like, jeden Morgen muss man aufstehen. Which is essentially just, you have to wake up every morning. Which, you know, he's a lovely guy. He wrote a book about inviting a communist kangaroo, well, anarchist communist kangaroo into his apartment and living together. It's a great book. You should read it. Well, it's only in German, I think, and only in German it's really funny, but it is really good. So if you understand the German language, you should read that book. It's the Kangaroo Chroniken. Anyways, enough making advertisements for other people. We're doing Kokomi's quest right now, and I kind of underestimated just how, like, cut short it was. Mic break in between school and streaming. It's like, ooh, that's pretty short notice there, because I only had like half an hour to get everything set up and also get dressed. So everything's a little bit like still finding my bearings. So we'll get there. We'll get there. I already wrote down a list of things I need to do later, but for now, let's just do the quest. Also, I hate the way my bangs are so short because they're so poofy. So now it doesn't even... everything sucks. Anyway. Kokomi quest. Warrior's dreams like spring grass renewing. Very cute. Also, these exclamation points everywhere. It's like, you can do all of these quests. Also, her quest. Yeah, I know. Don't stress me out. I can unlock this one and then this one. Yeah. We got it. We'll just accept quest. Misa poofy bangs. Truly. The poofiest. Whee! Oh, Jesus. It's so far away. Yippee! Let's see. We can all hear? That's good. Just checking because I've been neglecting that for the past few days. Well, yesterday it didn't really matter, but today it does. So let's make sure. Oh! It's right there. Hello. It's the traveler.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her.
Yeah.
Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Yes. Walk, fashion, baby. Move it. Make that bitch crazy.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them.
Uh-huh.
Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
What are you reading?
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
He's got a little paw print on his chest belt saying...
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture.
Yes.
We could split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run.
It's so extreme.
Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Yeah.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived.
Fair. We're backup troops. Hello.
Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Hello.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, girl! What
Hello.
are you guys up to?
Help is here.
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time.
Think.
Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here.
Yay.
Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Always.
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward.
Yay. We
Watch
fight.
yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Alright.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
Let's. Hello, Nan. How you doing? How's it going? It's going all right. I'm still kind of hungry, but we'll fight that bridge when we get to it. We'll eat that bridge when we get to it. Oh, hello there. You're early.
Embrace the ice! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
This was well done. I will end you.
Off we go! Couldn't break the curse. Faster? My apologies!
Thunderclap!
Forgetting.
Kamisato art!
But they are, in fact, quite strong.
Yeah! Ha!
Oh, you.
Take flight! Yeah!
There it goes.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire!
No, they
Awesome
haven't.
attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Comrades.
My apologies! Take this!
Oh, man.
Take flight!
I will be a killjoy if I want to.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Lightning flash!
Sakura swirl!
I see through you! Killjoy!
Going in!
You've only just begun! I miscalculated.
Yeah, you did. Hello. Stop healing people.
Take this! My apologies! Kamisato art! Sometsu! Life goes on. Everybody stand back! Whirling snow!
And here you go. Now come here.
Take flight! Take this! Orders given. Orders received. Sakura swirl! Let's light it up!
Is that it? No,
I'm
it's
going in!
that's not it.
Whirling snow!
Say.
Lightning flash!
My
The
apologies!
Geo ones are always the hardest. Quite literally. Not even the kind of a
Bellowing
joke.
thunder!
But
Whirling snow!
Some quiet.
there we go. Yay. I'll cook an extra portion of spirit. Thank you. Very kind of you.
We were lucky to have you here.
Hello.
We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
Teehee.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book.
Yeah.
Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, No, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
5!
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most.
Cool.
Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
She's smart.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
How's everyone doing?
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life.
That's a good
About
idea.
half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
Is it him? Because he looks angry at
The
that.
spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
Uh-oh.
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village.
Cool.
There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers.
Will do.
I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say.
Uh-oh.
They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again.
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Always. So ready. Orange streams like spring grass renewing, started. Alright, not that far away. Hello. Oh. Pretty sure already took that viewpoint, but sure, whatever. Glowing plant. Hello.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
In the flesh, baby.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts.
Oh.
I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
I've heard people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too.
Oh.
In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry.
Fair. It's a surprise party, bet. I don't know.
Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time.
Well, fair.
I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe.
Yay.
And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
Very sweet.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Teehee, let's go. Alright. Bye, friendly guy. Hello. You.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you?
Yes.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
I hear people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything.
Well, you're just eepy.
Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me.
Fair.
We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about 2 things and 2 things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
Fair.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonomiya. She knows everything.
Yeah, but like I think she's the one who doesn't know what's going on.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Yeah. Let's go. Next one. Hello, you two.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
Well, we were
I knew
there.
it. The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there, what you talking about?
Treason.
Captain, you're back.
Hello. I'm here to join you at the victory feast. Anything to report?
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
Yes.
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Cool.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Uki.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Yeah. Alright. Hoppity hoppity. Yes. This? Yes. Good. Hello.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
Uh-oh.
I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
Be calm.
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here.
Okay.
Take him away.
Hold on, are we?
Wait!
Yay, Kokomi.
Kokomi, there you are!
Hello.
Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
Oh?
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself.
Always.
If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused.
Yes.
This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions.
She's the general? Yeah, well, she's, I think the head shrine person as well. I don't want to say shrine maiden because that feels like it's not the right rank for her. Like, she's the head of the shrine, but also the strategist and the leader of the rebellion. So yes, general, I'd say.
Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course. I can explain everything.
All right.
I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then,
Shrine keeper, maybe? Yeah, head shrine keeper. There is a word for it. I can probably look it up on her character profile thingy.
But then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
That was a little bit too weirdly answered. I suspect he's lying.
And why should we believe you?
We also ran into some Fatui.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods.
Fair.
And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon.
Love that all these guys have these New Yorker accents. Yeah. It is so funny to see like the different accents for the English voice actors. God, it's really, really funny. It's really funny. But yeah, fucking New Yorker accent on Watatsumi Island.
We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo, Sara, and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail.
Yeah.
But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island.
It's so weird because sometimes I feel like her voice is artificially altered, but then again, I know that people have the ability to get this voice naturally. I just listening, it's like, are you artificial? Are you voice pitched?
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved.
No, I don't think the Kamisato clan is involved.
Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence.
Yippee.
However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
I think it's so cute that she's like, I have all of this power, but I sound like a 10-year-old. It's cute.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Always. Sure thing. Ma'am, yes ma'am.
At ease, soldier. For the time being, at least, we are in peacetime.
Yes ma'am. Ma'am, yes.
Besides, I'm sure you won't be on Watatsumi Island forever. Whatever titles we may have, we're friends first and foremost.
Aww. Cute.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Yes. 1 second. Getting this electroculus. Electroculus. Whoop! That is exactly there. 1 second. Need to put that on the plans. That's important. Sorry for the inconvenience. Boop. Alright. There we go. moving on. You can just go over there. That makes more sense. Yippee! And Jisui. Yep. More of the Fatui. Whee! Up. Close enough, apparently.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about.
Whee!
From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Convenience?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
And what does the grand strategist have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king and its checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight.
Teehee.
Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow.
Fair.
They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Yippee!
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
Are you roasting
With
me?
an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Surprise air raid. I'm always in for the violence.
There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities.
Always.
It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself.
Fair. She is a support character.
We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Aye. Alright. Kokomi! Look at her. The cutest. She's so cute. She's also under-leveled, technically. Oh, it's such a cute weapon! Oh my god. The cutest. Of course. Everybody has that fucking artifact set. I need to get so many of these. Everyone. Literally everyone. Just doing the usual, don't worry about it. Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. That's what I mean. Divine Priestess. She is very smart. Her grand strategy was roasting you all along, truly. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Also, I like that her, like, coattails look like a whale fin. That's very cute. Also, talents. Shape of water. 3 consecutive attacks that take the form of swimming fish, dealing hydro damage. Of course, consumes a certain amount of stamina to deal AoE. Charge attack. Allies. Everyone is gonna get wet. Yippee. Okay. Should like check out what the fuck people's like general. Okay, where is he? What's the leader? Leader mean, where are you? Not him. It's not you. There you are. Ah, okay. Yes. Naturally.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
There you are.
Hold the line.
There he goes.
The
There
king
you
is
go.
overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Of course. Yippee.
Allow me.
Sakura swirl.
Hurry to get your fucking shield up, man.
Take flight. Everybody stand back.
We've only just...
I'll be as killjoy as I want to. Bitch.
Excellent work.
Thank you. That was incredibly easy for some reason.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
I've fought harder battles.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them.
Teehee.
Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Fair.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
I beg to differ.
Hey!
Just like, hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe?
Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
Yeah.
All right, time to take a look around.
Let's. There she is. 1 second. Gotta check on my food. I have some butter. Got 8 butter. Which I need for you. We can make. Oh shit. Alright. No, never mind. Later. We're not playing Cooking Simulator.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
That's not great.
Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
Fair. But there's another one. Boop.
Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant?
Possibly.
There's a
Hello.
lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
Alright.
Kokomi!
Hello.
Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see.
Teehee. Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment.
Teehee.
Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit.
Yeah. Not all people are kind-hearted, are they?
By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items. So the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense.
Maybe he was supplying them with money.
In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for?
Right?
We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this.
Oh.
In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price.
Yippee.
If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
But then again, the reason why the Fatui confiscated this or stole this is because they themselves needed it. They didn't have enough to eat. They probably didn't have enough to take care of themselves. They're also, like, suffering post-war. Sure, they're, like, the enemy, but still, they're also human, even though everybody tries to make them look as non-human as possible. Hi, Ashers! How you doing? Welcome back. We're doing the Kokomi quest right now. If you couldn't tell by the name Kokomi just being right here.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
Of course. It's her job, isn't it?
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped.
We know some of it because we've been there.
The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Pretty.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I'm guessing there's not enough shrine power for you?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Alright.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
As if you'd be that patient. Alright. Back to the merchant we go. Oh yeah, alright, we need to go here. Ta-ta! Okay, where
Benny.
am I? This way. Benny!
Adventure time.
Yes, Bennett official. Adventure time. Sorry. Every time he says it, like, I have to think of Adventure Time. Literally. And then I think about, that there is apparently a commission quest, I think, with Bennett and Fischl, and that their apparent ship name that I figured out, from the Twitters. I didn't know they were shipped, but their ship name is Beneficial, which is beneficial. It's really funny that there's like a word joke in there. Hello. You good now? I'm giving you back your shit. Hello.
My goods! You got them back, huh?
Yes, but you're about to get stumped.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
Are you a new player? Sort of. I started, over New Year's? So it's been like a month. Yes, I'm a new player. You could say that. I have not been playing for longer than a month and a half. Well, not even a month and a half. It's been like a month, a full month, maybe. And a month and a week. Let's say that. Let's say that. I don't even remember when it was specifically, but yes. New player. I'm trying my best. We're on our way to Sumeru, but I'm trying to get all of the story quests that are necessary for the Perilous Trail interlude chapter. So we're doing all that, then we're gonna do Perilous Trail, and then eventually we're gonna get to Sumeru. Eventually, I swear.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Taha.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Yep.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
We did.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Oh, man.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments.
Teehee.
Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized.
Of course.
You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Will you also stream Stardew Valley? You have in the past. I will tomorrow. It's become like a Friday staple currently during the whole Genshin whirlwind. But yeah, tomorrow I'll go back to Stardew, and Saturday we're gonna continue with the Yamiko story quest, and on Sunday the Raiden story quest part 2.
Wait a minute.
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Calm down.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
Oh?
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners.
Tomorrow's the Icho quest? No. Today is Eco. Jesus. Today is Kokomi quest, and after that we're gonna do Icho quest. So we're doing 2 streams today, and tomorrow is Stardew Valley. Tomorrow my time. If you can see that in the corner, that's my time. Upright, next to the guy. That's my time. If you have a different, time zone. Mine is GT plus 2. GMT, sorry. GMT plus 1. Currently still, because we haven't gotten to the tab switch yet. But yeah, today we're doing 2 quests, and tomorrow we're gonna do Stardew Valley, just regular scheduled.
I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
Alright.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration.
Oh, understood. What's with the face?
I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Always, my lady. Let's go, let's see. Alright, where are you?
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Just a little bit. Come on. Wait for me, lady. Hello. Yes, please. Let me catch up to you. How are you faster than I am? We have both got short legs.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently.
Fair.
Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Yes, please.
Lightning flash!
Oops, sorry. There you are. Hi, girly. There we are.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya.
No. Do you know the story of that new region? I have done a stream yesterday. That's why we couldn't do Kokomi's quest yesterday, because I miscalculated. So, the main quest of the new area I've done yesterday with, Adeptus Fujin and, the beast, Bluey. Forget her name. But that I did that quest yesterday, and it took me like 4 hours. I did that world quest. It's fun to block their way using geo-travelers. Oh, that's mean.
It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned.
No.
Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time.
Fair.
I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule?
Oh, just taking a walk.
Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
I saw yesterday's stream. You read everything like 4 hours. Oh my god. Yes. I kind of wanted it to be that it was all voice acted, but then I was like, you know what? We're doing this. I also read the entirety of the main quests of the Chasm. So if you want to look at that too, that's like 6 hours. I ain't no quitter. I ain't no quitter, babes.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared.
Yeah.
If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Oh my god. It's not that bad.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
Fair.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I mean, sure. Don't you get bored, or you enjoy that? Well, I mean, I have read, like, entire games dialogue in various voices. I didn't voice act this one because I didn't feel like it. But I have, like, the entirety of, like, Stardew Valley. I don't do voices, but I do read all of that out loud. I've read all of Night in the Woods and other games that don't have voice acting, especially also, like, Sally Face, all of that. Voice acted that as well as I could.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
But of course, I do like it a lot more when it is voice actored. I mean, I sort of enjoy it, but if it goes on for a long time, sometimes I'm like, I get a little bit frustrated at it. But only a little bit.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Yippee! We keep on walking.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands.
No.
I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it.
You're trying to bribe us?
I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
My daughter.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Cute. Hello. Oh, everybody wants to
Your
talk
Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh boy, she's gonna get overwhelmed. We're gonna need to cart her away.
Oh, Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
No.
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Yes, fair. A chat with the friendly people alongside Kokomi. So real. Girl, you're so overworked.
Are you alright?
He's just testing my pain. I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Sort of.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
I think we got them.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
Uh-oh.
That's today. Right now?
You haven't completed main quest? It's been a month, sweetheart. No. Well, also, I could have definitely done it in a month, but I prefer to stream it, so we've just been doing slow progress. But we're getting there. We've just reached Sumeru. We've just finished Inazuma. So I feel like 3 out of 5 is still good. 4 out of 5?
Yes,
4 out of
the
6.
2 young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
Gee.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time.
Fair.
Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yes.
Yay, the victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Yay. Alright. We've completed a quest. Wait until 10 to 12 the next day. Alright. Oop. Oop, oop. Alright. Also we got this, which is... Oh, neat. We'll take care of that in a second. Okay. 10 to 12. Well, technically we could take a really quick gander over to the rewards commission thingies. Just really quickly. We need to wait anyways. Teehee. Teehee. Let's go. Let's just run over. Maybe get some of my butters too. My butters. Hello.
Ad Astra.
Yes.
Thank you for complete.
Close. Butters. Give me my butters. Thank you. Alright, also you, I know. Oop, sorry, this one. Yes. Alright. Shush. Now. We'll be, where were we? Like, by the shrine? I think this one. Or the other shrine. I don't even know. Those are the main quests. They're more fun and interesting. I mean, yes. But also, like, I want to do this quest, and it's kind of necessary that I do these kinds of quests before that. So I'm doing Kokomi. Well, technically, sorry, that is Raiden's quest. But I do both of these, all 3 of these, all of these, before this one. Sorry, this one. And I can technically do this one, but I would like to do the interlude chapter before I do the chapter 3, Act 1 thing, so I can have everything in order. That is kind of just how I roll. And I've got a lot of other things, but these kinds of quests I always do off stream, so those are truly just voice acting extraordinaire, so I just kind of skip through them and don't do them.
This is a day in the life of the traveler.
On live stream. GG. Alright. There we go. Confirm. It's gonna take a while. Teehee. There it go. Yippee. And whoop.
More about you. The time.
Where are we? Ah. Wrong shrine. Did one. Let's go. Okay. And Kokomi. Is she good? Has she collapsed from exhaustion? I can even imagine.
Kokomi isn't here yet.
Yeah, she's exhausted.
That's That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
You like Chi-Chi? She's alright. I think I like other characters more than I like Chi-Chi, but she's a good healer. After some more time.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
I think she's just collapsed from exhaustion because she's got so much going on.
Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Hello, soldier. Speak to us. Hello.
Are you looking for Her Excellency?
Yes.
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage.
Okay. Chi-Chi's the most hated character. Oh, well. I don't hate her. She's funky. She's a funky little zombie. Kind of neutral towards her. I don't like the concept of her character because I don't like most toddler characters in this game because I know it's just blatant sexualization of little girls, essentially just lolies everywhere, and I don't stand for that in any way. But I don't hate her for it. She's a character. She's fine. She's alright. She's a little silly, but that's about it. I think the only character I really hate is like Lisa, because I cannot stand her character at all.
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status.
Haha, that's us. She's so utterly specific.
As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Thank
you. Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Alrighty. Southeast. No, southwest. Sorry. Me. Directions. I know. Boop. The shelliest. These shells are also just so pretty. Hello. Are you... There's a chest there. I'll take that chest. They made those lolies for pedos. They just want to sell their stuff. Exactly. That is entirely true.
Today is a lucky day.
Hello? Do we need to go up? I need to stay.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
What are you... Tree? Huh? You mean this one? Like, is there one up here? I suppose. There you are. There's a way in where? Ah, here. Found it. Oh, it's her little office. Is she asleep? I think she is.
Kokomi!
Oh, girly.
So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you.
Hello.
I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
I figured.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech.
No.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
No one can. It's literally impossible. Everyone was asking so much of you yesterday. I could sense things are getting to you.
You noticed?
Of course.
I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor.
Fair. You run on energy? I run on energy drinks, but that's different. She has such a crush on Charlotte, I guess, but Charlotte's girl, so I'm bisexual. I don't care. If she hits on me, I mean, Ayaka hit on me. That's pretty cool. And technically, so are Child and Chao. Chao in his own way. Child just absolutely is like, I will quit the Fatui to go travel with you, m'lady. That's just absolute simp behavior. The simpiest man ever. And that's like, I think the 3 characters I've so far seen make pretty obvious advances towards the the traveler, other than like Lisa, which I'm not counting because that's creepy. Like very obvious, like not subtle. Sometimes you can like misunderstand it. It's like that is pretty. That's not subtext. That is text. Paimon truly is inexhaustible. Truly, she gets energy from the people of that island. She's a witch. Is she? I mean, she's a divine priestess of the Sangonomiya shrine. So I suppose it makes sense that people's prayers, wishes, energy feeds into her energy stuff. Witches are rad as fuck. Yeah. I mean, she also has a catalyst, so it makes sense.
Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work.
I feel like, yeah, that's fair. She's the leader of Fatui. She's not the leader of the Fatui. She's literally the leader of the resistance. What do you mean?
You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself.
Says spoiler? I don't know. Could be.
But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while.
That's really good.
Don't worry,
very healthy.
It doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else.
That's fair. Please rest.
I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard-won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Cute. Lurking, teehee, yippee. Have fun, you guys. Kisses. Alright, have fun lurking.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process.
I could read to you.
I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Oh, where did I put it?
That's a good question. I don't
We'll
know.
find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
Yeah.
You do that for me? Thank you.
The cutest.
I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Yeah. Let's find that book, baby. Oh, other places, or is it just right here? Book.
Whoa, look at all these petitions.
Oh boy.
So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting?
Potentially.
Sangonomiya events cash flow statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown?
Yeah, she's very busy.
This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day.
Yeah.
It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time.
Watch the scene and look at her stuff, then she panic. I wonder what that was.
Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Teehee. Alright. Book?
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Today I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the Merchant Association. Energy -4. Many things must still be settled. I need to ensure that they allow the goods to flow smoothly. But I must make sure that their money is made through legal means. Today I finished a day's worth of work. Energy -3. I'll have to write up another batch of directives tonight. Hopefully this won't go on too late. I still need to perform inspection tomorrow. The wind is very strong outside. Energy -2. It seems like it will rain soon. I can only hope that the waves aren't as rough and those who go out fishing can return safely. News on the peace talks reached us today. Energy +2. An end to this war will surely make everyone on Watatsumi Island happy, won't it? Today we received word that the Tenryo Commission might be colluding with the Fatui. Energy -5. Even I'm struggling to understand what's going on. Swordfish's 2 captain came back today. Energy +4. We tacitly agreed to speak of Tepe, and no one spoke of those who sacrificed their lives during the war. This peace was far too hard fought. Lots of people spoke to me today again. Energy -3. Looking at their earnest faces, I can't help but think back to the time that I took up the post of Divine Priestess. Have I really lived up to their expectations all these years? I would say so.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
The cutest.
That's just,
Yeah. I was like, do you mean that with the Fatui? No. She's just very happy that her friend is here. Or more. Who knows? We saw nothing.
Give it here!
Oh, don't worry.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Snooping through notebooks. Hello. You here?
It's gotta be this one, right? Look,
Maybe.
there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already.
Crazy.
Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing.
Well, it is military strategy. It's not supposed to be fun.
Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Let's. Alright. Let's sit. She let you read it before asking back, yeah?
Is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and the plan to the situation. Attack where the enemy is weak. Emerge when the enemy is blind.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Girly! Go take a nap. You read Kokomi her favorite military treatise.
Kokomi? Kokomi!
She is fast asleep.
Oh no! She's fallen asleep! What are we gonna do?
We can carry her to her bed and let her sleep.
Tonight's the victory feast! Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner! She's got so much to do!
Let's let her rest a while.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yes?
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs.
The cutest.
The war's over.
Snore.
Things are slowly getting better.
Snore.
Did you see?
She sleep talks. Adorable. You take a break together with Kokomi for a while more.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yes, you did.
Yep. You've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I've just been standing there, just watching you, like fucking Edward Cullen.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks.
It's incredibly autistic to talk in like fucking energy points. It's like the spoon theorem. It's like, I've got so many spoons now that I've rested. Oh my god. It's the same principle. That's really cute and really neurodivergent. This poor girl needs so much rest.
Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Anything else we can investigate in here? I don't think so. Alright. Let's go. Don't worry about the not finished puzzles. I'll do those eventually. It is time for a bonfire. Ta-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta. Is this the bonfire? She didn't let us read. She was high as fuck, so she didn't notice. I wouldn't say she was high, I just think she was tired. Hello! Yes. It's like a little funeral pyre.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Do that.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
We can also do the speech.
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
Yes, because we forced you to rest.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Yeah, we're your little cheerleaders. Kokomi walks by the banquet fire and starts to give a speech.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory.
Scoot a little bit away from the fire. You're making me nervous.
Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree.
Woo!
None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all.
Yes.
Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war.
Cute.
This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Yeah. After a while.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly.
Yeah.
People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
We're gathering gossip? How the hell she became their leader? She's a witch for sure. I don't think it has anything to do with any supernatural powers. I'm pretty sure she's just a really good strategist and beloved by the people, so they naturally sought her out to be the leader of the rebellion because she knows best, and with Goro as her general officer on her side, makes sense. I mean, sure, there could be some plot holes, but I believe that this is fine. You don't need to take her seriously, everyone else does.
I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, and I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Fair.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
You go sit down and have, like, some food. Alrighty. Hello!
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
What's new? Anything to report?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish.
Yay.
During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore.
Fair. Well, he's got like cool, like, I don't want to say old-timey, but like period accurate fucking like pants for fishing.
When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do.
Yeah.
We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now.
Fair. I mean, wartime is difficult, especially for rationing and food.
I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Like bridges? What do you mean, like bridges?
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
No, I'll take it. I can make something with that.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Oh.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Alrighty. We got fish. Bridges pants. Do you mean breeches? Breeches? I don't know what they're called. Like the big ones that you can stand in a river and not get your pants wet necessarily.
A blade.
A blade. Okay, who's next? Aha, here you are. Hello. Do we get radishes from you?
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
That's new. Anything to
Are
report?
you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed.
Speak.
It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there?
Yeah, he's thrusting the air. Oh, that's how we call that. Breaches. Yeah. Bridges is like the stuff you build over rivers and chasms, but breeches or pants is another word for pants. But I don't know what they're called. I don't know, but if you mean pants, probably breeches.
He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves.
Let's hope.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Joestar! Hello!
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Let's. Hello, Stabby. How you doing, Stabby man? Hello. Hi.
This guy smells of booze.
Not too loud. Don't insult him.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right?
Yeah.
You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
I know Bridges Lamau. I thought it was a homonym. Homnominum. I mean, yeah, I guess you know what bridges are. You're a smart cookie. But it could have been. I'm pretty sure it isn't, but fuck what... I don't know shit, dude. You could be right and I could be wrong. There, if you want to look it up, please educate me if you find something out that isn't... like, that proves me wrong. Please, do share.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability.
Yes. Which is good.
Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
A warrior's wheel.
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior.
Sweetheart, you're drunk.
I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Why don't you just lay down somewhere? I hope I remember after cooking. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
He's just like a child.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Sure, we're hardly going to lose.
We'll see about that.
Alright. Come here.
Take this!
Oh shit. Nah, we're good. Here I thought I was gonna
You're a strong fighter.
struggle.
No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
First you need to tell me what's going on.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
Who's on?
Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up?
Yeah.
What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
Jesus fucking Christ, you war-hungry bitches. I'm gonna... If I were Kokomi and I knew this was going on, I would send you to build houses and make farms for punishment. Go chuck hay, bitch.
Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree?
Are you going to try and kill them all? What's your point?
We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will.
No.
We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves.
I trust the Maiden Shogun now that I've met her and talked with her and done a story quest with her. Tenryou Commission,
Surely you agree with that.
no.
His point does kind of make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
What it boils down to is you just want to fight.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it?
Their pronunciation of Watatsumi Island and Fatui cracks me up without fail. Is it wrong? Fatui.
Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore?
Go start a boxing club or something, please.
You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle?
That just means you need therapy and a boxing club. Not to break war off the fence because of a fucking rumor, dude.
Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree.
I know.
I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Namiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Yes. Kokomi, there's a problem. Girly pop. Problems have arisen. Hello.
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up.
How do you know what baloney is?
They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
What's the matter? Are you feeling alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
The energy levels are down in the gutter.
This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this.
Oh.
I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure.
That means they're gonna break off a fight right there, huh?
I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryou Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Fair point.
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Apparently not.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan.
Fair.
These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm.
Oh.
Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Let's. Rush back to ceremony sign, victory fast, joyfully. Yes. Alright. Oh god, again, we need to wait. I'm gonna just... Hello, crab. It's a sitting place. I'm just gonna look around if there's anything of importance. I suppose there's not. Did we get that fish, actually? That's my question. Did we get the fish? Hello, you. I suppose not. Ew. I'll take that off your hands. Thank you. Whoa, shit. Oh, don't worry about it. Leave me alone. Ah, whatever.
Whirling snow!
Lightning flash!
Huh? Take flight! Embrace the ice! Yeah!
Phew. Alright. Wee. Ooh, you. And you. Money. We like the money. Oh. You good? Alright, bye. Okay. 10 to 12 the next day. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Yes. Wait for a second. There we go. Free money, truly. Alright. Let's go.
A blade embraced.
There you are. Hello.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared?
Sort of.
Here, take this.
Is that coffee?
These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
Girl.
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Please don't tell me I have to read all of them.
Whoa, this is huge!
It's like a book.
Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! but you've thought of a solution to each one. Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Yeah, and she feels a lot more tired.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success.
All 187, and she wrote answers to all of them. So there's not only 187 thingies, like situations, outcomes, there's also things to do in case of those outcomes. This woman did not sleep all night.
As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Of course, m'lady.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Let's. Where we're going? Oh, Jesus! All the way over here. What is this? Where are we? 200 IQ over here. Truly. Yeah, I suppose it being neutral territory makes sense if it's over here. Ah. Bitch. Don't tell me there's a chest and then fucking not let me take it. Damn, bro. Too many imps. Alright. Weepee! Yippee! Let's go. Let's hope no fight falls off the fence or breaks off the fence. Either way. Whee. There she go. Hello. Sarah! Hello. Yippee. Well? Hello.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Britches is another pronunciation of breeches. Bitches, britches, breeches.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow.
Teehee.
But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm here to witness the peace talks.
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings.
I'm a neutral party.
She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
Of course. Kokomi and Star begin their tit-for-tat peace talks.
The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
I've discussed one point.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority.
Okay, that's politics in my video game? Yeah. I mean, all of this is about politics. It's literally about war. That is literally the highest form of politics. Politics escalation, more like. But yeah, let's hope that this doesn't dissolve into another fucking dictatorship point.
In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce.
Okay.
Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
Okay.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Fair.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
No.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Ooh.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
You. Shut your mouth. I'm gonna gag you.
Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Oh, God, Lord.
Protect Madame Kujo!
What are you doing?
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
Everyone's just breathing heavily. Oh boy. This is gonna sit down. So real. Yeah. The cutest. It's like, we sit.
Kokomi, which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here.
All right.
Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation?
Yes.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Oh? Okay. Wink. The winkiest. Okay.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
Possibly?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
Uh-oh.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went.
Oh boy.
With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
They made it up. They're admitting to it.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences.
Good.
Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation.
He sounds like Jake from Adventure Time. One of them did sound like, I think the trader earlier, who was hoarding all of the resources, he sounded a lot like Jake to me, but I don't remember what he sounds like anymore.
So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil.
Of course. And crisis avoided? Sort of?
One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Okay.
We bear responsibility for this issue.
Oh.
My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation.
No.
For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks.
That's right.
I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
Fair.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues.
Fatui sounds like a sneeze. Fatui! Truly, truly.
As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Yay.
Seems like Kujo-sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Please don't jinx it. Kokomi and Sarah calmly complete the follow-up note.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander.
Cute. Look how tiny she is.
I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing.
Fair.
I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
Yes.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
Strategist.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you.
Cute.
I shall take my leave now.
She's so tall.
Until we meet again.
Well, she's also on, like, stilt shoes, so I don't know.
Your Excellency, we...
No.
Let's discuss it after we get back.
She's like a stern mother. It's like, we'll discuss this later. Alright. Yippee! They're all gone. Bye-bye. No more. Alright. Back to Watatsumi Island. Okay. Let's see. What's this about? I feel like this is gonna be wrapping up in a second. Gotta get back into this game. Not saying much, but yes. We'll talk about it after we get home, little men. Yep. Hello.
Your
I come from the
Excellency,
bushes.
you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
No.
I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I can strike you down right now if that's what you want. We can duel and I will kill you and that'll be it.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war there were highs and there were lows, and in the end there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day.
Good la. Yes.
Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
Yeah, fair. Good lord, buddy, just chill the murder bone. Yeah. It's kind of like Shenhe, who's also like, let's solve this with violence, shall we? But she never learned it either any other way, and they were conditioned that way by accident.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness.
Yes.
Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Uh-oh.
Very well. Then I hereby declare
You go farming. Teehee.
that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination.
Yippee.
And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Aye, Captain.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training.
Do that.
Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
Go run, boys. Or walk, whatever. Alright.
I think that's finally everything in hand.
Now you go sleep for like at least 10 hours.
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Yes. Rest. It's resting time. Whoop. Whoop whoop. Also, there's this. Which is an Oni mask? Also, can I dig here? I wonder if that is also gonna be with Ito. Hello, tree. Ooh. Nice. Hello. Hi. Teehee.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How are your energy levels?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long.
Please rest.
Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
You did an admirable job.
Do you think so?
Yes, we did.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess.
Who cares? You're still doing amazing so far.
In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time.
Truly.
In short, I've still got some maturing to do.
Don't we all?
Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Of course, my lady. Your Excellency, always. Teehee. Oh. Completed. leave. Are you still here? No. Where are you? You're just gone? Fair. Last time they weren't gone, they just stayed for a little while longer, but I suppose there's the possibility that she just left. I still wanna check whether or not. I mean, I know that the world quest is there, but hello, bye. What does that mean? I'm gonna take that world quest right now. Boop. Hello, Your Excellency? Nope. Your Excellency is gone. I don't think it can go in. Let me in! Let me in! No. Alright, let her rest. Let her take a nap for once. Anything back here? You can never know. Looking for secrets.
Well, it would be no good if we were misunderstood.
Yeah, I know. And we'll just stand in the waterfall for a little bit. After all that, we need a nice shower. Either way. That was the Kokomi quest. Teehee. Go run, boys. Proceeds to walk. Yeah, fucking boring. A lot of them are. Oh, man. Teehee. That was really cute. She's a formidable leader, even though she doubts herself. So real. Same. Always. I'm gonna continue eating some dinner, because I didn't get enough dinner time in last time. I desperately need to eat something. She was fun. She was really fun. She's a lovely healer. I don't understand why people hate her so much. But I suppose everyone was like rooting for a DPS, and having another support might have not been so great around that time, but I don't care. She's cute. She's adorable. I love her. She's like in the same like adorableness, but like also badassness that is like Ayaka. They're both in there. Love it. I'm going to tease you with my cooking. How dare you? Eat. I will. I still have a little bit of pizza left. I just didn't want to eat on stream. Are these character quests require you to have the characters? No, I don't have her. They're kind of like a test, because every time you do a quest, like a story quest, you have at least one instance where you can try out their fighting. I don't know if you were there for that earlier, but when we were fighting the Fatui camp, we did get to try her out. So it is essentially like, when there is no banner going on where you can try her out. I should have done that yesterday, shouldn't I? Well, whatever. Well, that is going on, or not going on, when they are not on the current banner, these kind of story quests are kind of like a tryout for you to see if you like them. But essentially it's also just to get to know the character a bit more, and get like a quest that is solely just focused on them, which I think is pretty nice. So yeah, I like that a lot. That was really cute. Is that the tuna pizza? Yeah. Yeah. I'm really not a big fan of tuna, so I'm just kind of suffering through it. I could probably pick it off a little bit, but it's still gonna taste like tuna. I can't even give it to my cat because it's cooked tuna, so I don't think they can eat it. I'd feel bad if they couldn't. So I'm just gonna eat it myself. But yeah, I'm gonna do some grinding in between, eat, of course, and then we'll see each other in about an hour for the Ito quest. That's gonna probably give me a little bit more energy, but first of all, eating is gonna give me a lot of energy, so we're gonna do that first. I'm gonna get redressed, because I wanna not be in the white clothes. That was mainly just because of Kokomi, but now I'm gonna see if I got some orange clothes for Ito. And I wonder if we're gonna find out what the bull chucker thing is all about, because we haven't seen him in the main quest. Well, we will see him in the Perilous Trail quest. I know that he's part of that. So is Xiao, so is Jilan, and so is Ninja Lady and Jianfei, I think. Lots of people are part of that quest, so I'm just kind of like waiting with bated breath. But he is first and foremost part of the character quest stuff. So, yeah. Character quest stuff. Let's hope we see what the bull chucker thing is all about. I really want to meet him, like, officially. We've met him in the beetle battle, but, like, there it was already established that we knew him, so I'm just like, I want to know. So, we'll see. We will know soon enough. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave you guys to it, and I will go get some food. We'll see each other in an hour. Promise. Yeah. See you guys. Check back in an hour if you want. Sorry, I'm so burpy. Try to imagine it's cheese. It doesn't taste like cheese. That's the problem. But yeah. See you guys later. Bye!